disorder. Oh.
She claims that paperwork states that he has autism. She was reading up here where she had told the little people at the clinic that he was diagnosed in Illinois. See up here, he was diagnosed with autism, but down here, you can clearly see. Just watch. It's not a concern. See how she's moving it along? Autism spectrum. She told them. But down here, further along, currently what? Not a concern. Ow. Her own paperwork. How did we twist that up? How did I spin that narrative? Can anybody explain that? How is that spun anyway? But here, we'll just let this video play.
What? Whoa, Nellie. I don't want nothing in my butt. But I'm confused again. And could you, once again, please explain to me a couple of things?
Hi, Judy.
Okay. Let's take a gander at this paperwork. The exact same paperwork that you just stated says he has autism. Continue reading that paper, Gabi.
Autism, not a concern.
It says a doctor in Illinois diagnosed with autism.
What in the butt?
Spectrum disorder. But
what in the butt? What in the butt? Thanks for tapping.
Based on their interview,
keep it tapping because she'll be
didn't
busy.
think autism spectrum disorder was a concern at this time. However, they did think that he showed some developmental delays and some language impairment. But I mean, y'all have problems pronouncing words, so no wonder, right?
Yep, I'm fine with it.
Here's what I think's causing
it's being investigated, Scammer Ray.
You, back in February of 2023, I'm going to address it here in a minute. We're telling a family member, yourself, didn't think he had autism.
But remember, there's video of Gabi saying that he was diagnosed in February of 2023. But right here, she's telling her family members it's also not a concern.
Right? And that you felt he just needed a little guidance. And even the 5 therapists that he saw didn't think Cam had autism either. Just had a little social behavioral problems and trouble with speech. But again, I digress. So, to clear up the confusion
and there's more.
Of us have, could you please let us know why you continue to...
And if I got some kind of narrative twisted, please correct me. Please. Let's see again.
It's right here. It's right here, and I'm going to call you motherfucking people out right now. Legit. Right here. That he has an IEP. Go ahead and read that. Go ahead. Think I'm a liar?
Yep.
I have a receipt. So I'm not going to try to get mad because you know what? They're not going to win this. Up at the top it says student with a disability.
That doesn't mean autism.
And one, he is autistic.
How do you figure? Because in March, you were just told that autism wasn't a concern, that he didn't have it. I think you'd be jumping for joy.
Judy.
But to be fair, let's check out the receipt.
A lot of people
what
have...
you're holding up is ESE, Exceptional Student Education Record, making that receipt you're holding up just the first step in receiving an IEP. Let's read on.
An IEP, students without any disabilities get IEPs. So let's get that clear. And the letter she was holding up wasn't an IEP. It was that he was accepted to receive an IEP.
Your receipt states that evaluation was completed and
eligibility
was approved on April 23rd, 2024, and that he was provided services under the following: developmental delay and language impairment. At no point does it say he actually has autism. It also states that an IEP must be developed for the child within 30 days of eligibility determination and done with your informed consent in writing and returned before they can provide you with any services.
Well, thank you.
Voluntary.
Thank you very much.
And that services can be revoked at any time. And if you don't give consent, your child won't get any services. And that the district will not be in any violation of requirement to provide free, appropriate public school education. if you don't sign and return it within the 30 days. But at no point does it state your child has autism because he has an IEP. And just to be clear and totally transparent, that little receipt of yours isn't actually an IEP. It's just the acceptance letter. Toodles!
Kind of strange, isn't it? But let's look. Here is another thing that she sent out from Gabi talking to Aaron about, I don't think it's autistic. I do think it's a speech problem. You know, she's got to be careful with who she shares things to. And let's see what else. Here's that paperwork again from an actual place. See, she tells them that he was diagnosed by this doctor in Illinois. They don't think autism category is currently not a concern. Another fun fact, Florida will not even diagnose until the age of 5. Imagine that. Here's the little picture in 2023 on her own page where she's just walking him into some random office claiming that's being checked for autism. That's the proof. So, Gabi, I'm yanking your chain, honey. Where have I twisted this narrative? And where have I lied? It's your paperwork. What in the butt? So yeah, we wanted to clear that little shot for you. You know, we want you to be able to say it's not a concern. Because we know how she is. So if she could, yeah, I saw that about Slot. You know, so if she could, yeah, and if I recall, it's been about 4 months, maybe 6 whole months. And her scam. Hey, Betty. So it, yep, and it catches everybody. Major skid marks. And so are her co-conspirators, though, Scammer Ray. You know, those little skits that Hippie Harley and, you know, Nimrods would help put on a little skit to get your money. They're included in that little fraud investigation as well. They're I haven't seen Slot. Have you, Temptress? But it hurts to watch people be taken advantage of. If you see something, say something. You can't make things won't change if you don't do anything to change it. Well, Judy, she lies because paycheck. Because I mean, let's just see. Paycheck. Let me, Judy. If a mommy was so concerned about their autistic son, why would they torture them like this? Just watch. Trigger warning. This is a very 2-year-old. Supposed to be autistic.
Mama. Where's Mommy?
I know what it was for, but I was not served.
Don't touch me.
Why would a good mother do that kind of shit? Oh, that's right. Content. For content, right? For content, right? Pull on your heartstrings and get you to loosen up your wallet. Little Miss Ma'am. It made me every freaking time I watch it. It breaks my heart. But I mean, hey, she buys him big gifts that he never gets to play with that she returns and sells right there on the dear old Facebook. So I would like to know how I misunderstood her saying that that paper she showed, this paper right here, how am I twisting this paperwork, her paperwork? That was March, I think, March or February of last year's Scammer. You know, that big motorcycle gift. It was March, I think, March or February of last year's Scammer. Real quick. Over on the YouTube, where Gabi's telling, let me see if I can find it real quick. Over on the YouTube, where Gabi's, yeah, I don't like to speak without any proof. Oh, let me see.
Can you hear me?
Any proof. Go.
Yeah. Can you order online with
Ago, but we lived in 2 days. We are taking them to court for the mold. I have thousands.
Yeah, my internet's bad right now. We're getting a winter storm.
Back me up. And they just kind of like laughed in our face. We paid rent. We had no problem paying rent.
There's video proof of her saying she hadn't paid rent for a couple months. Melissa, the letter said, let me show you real quick, because you don't have to take my word for it, okay? Here you go. Down here, autism, in the second big paragraph, down at the very last sentence, autism category is big paragraph. And this was last year on 12/17. Oh, we're coming right up on that. I try to, Tim. Facts don't give a fuck about your feelings.
And I'm hoping that we find somebody because, you know, my son's autistic and, you know, my son's autistic really hard. There's a lot.
Gabi, I can go to get McDonald's if you want McDonald's. Shake your head. I can't hear you, love. You want McDonald's?
This is hilarious to me because Gabi's trying to drum up the sympathy scam. Big Boy's trying to get McDonald's off of the gift cards that was sent for his birthday.
I can go.
I don't really want to eat.
Chat, can you guys help me, please? If she says yes or no.
And then, you know, we need to,
Yes.
So funny.
Yes.
you know, Eric, the father of Pam, we're leaving,
no.
you know, in like 2 days.
And you can get
Okay, I'm hungry.
And this is almost exactly a year ago.
You can get Cameron something.
But wait, she doesn't have her
Yeah, I'm
wallet.
kind of scared of this guy down the front. And can you just walk down, please, with Cameron, and let me in, please? I don't. I'm right here. I'm coming. I'm coming back.
Okay, just get something small for me.
I can get something.
I don't know, Kiki.
Said no.
I don't know about changing documents or none of that. All I know is what I'm basing my opinion off of the stuff that comes directly out of her mouth. I'm basing my opinion off of the paperwork that Gabriella shows. Nothing else. Hey, Fuzz.
I'm coming. I have to stay here. Gabi, I know you can't hear me, but I don't really like the guy downstairs. Can you please just come down and give me the key?
Poor
And give me
thing.
the gift card, and I can just go out real quick.
Thank you,
And I
Temptress.
can get you something small and canned food.
Very, Chrissy.
Would you do that for me?
Because, I mean, you know, she's going to starve to death.
You want something? You want McChicken?
Yeah.
This whole part cracked me up
Someone
because
says DoorDash. Yes, man. I mean, yeah, I don't want to.
Gabby's trying to pull on the purse strings of her supporters and
First off, Shelby, why are you
big
being
backs
rude?
after McDonald's.
Why are you being rude?
Why are you questioning? She's hungry.
So,
Listen, I'm gonna.
It's been 5 whole minutes since she ate.
Listen,
Hi,
I'm gonna
Dixie.
ask a question. I'm probably gonna
she
get back.
wants. Can you meet me downstairs? So it'll be cheaper if I just go down the street.
Oh, look how considerate. She's thinking of how much money she's going to get off of that
You want
gift
the
card.
purse?
Oh, her foot.
Yeah.
I'm doing good, Dixie. I found him about this time last year.
Well, it wasn't for family. It was for Cameron's birthday.
So what? I'm not her family?
You're not her child. Thanks for joining the team. But you can find the old videos over on YouTube. I mean, I think the first video I seen was my boy, save my boy, save my boy. Not a tear.
I can quick pay you money.
I wasn't around then.
I have $75 left.
Come on, big dog. She's trying to get more money, and you're worried about Mickey D's.
I don't even have my debit card on me. It's at
Oh,
home.
imagine
I don't even
that.
have my debit card. I left it at home.
Imagine that.
I can't even hear you.
I mean, I don't know 30-somethings that
Yeah.
Can you order
people are saying it's for me, but I was not served. And in order for it to be legal and for it to be for me, I have to be served.
You guys are very rude. You are so rude.
It's okay, Neil. Just can you come?
Oh, don't worry. Thank you for worrying. I'm good.
Fine.
Hi, Gabi.
I just got to touch grass once in a while. I get pretty busy.
I just want to tell you, you're a wonderful mom, and you're really pretty.
Thank you.
It's crazy, my love.
I'm from Florida. What part are you moving to?
Well, if it was with
We're not
me,
sure.
Kelsey Lynn,
We really don't
she was denied because I wasn't served.
Yeah, I'm from Amelia Island, Florida, so you're in Jacksonville.
I don't know anything about that. At this point, that's speculation. Thank you, Tim. Not really.
Eyes, you can see your way out. You're very rude. You're very rude.
They do, Tina.
It's fine. What part are you from? So right now, my mom will report my story.
Wow. That's a toxic environment.
It's so toxic because, you know,
Wow.
no, this is last year, Rochella.
Yeah, we don't really know what's going on.
I don't think, no, this is last year, Amy.
Yeah.
Trying to prove a point.
Hi.
This was last December when Gabi tells her chat that Cam was diagnosed in February in Illinois. And just for reference, at this time, Gabi was pretty much live 24/7. If he had been diagnosed, why was he never in any therapy, occupational therapy, or speech therapy? The mothers of autistic children that I know, myself included, we do all kinds of research, and we make sure to take our children to therapy 2 or 3 times a week. Not just once a week in public school. Hey, what do I know? She's the only mom with a non-autistic child on this app.
Very.
Gained a lot of weight, huh, Mom?
Okay, why is everyone coming on here? Holy shit, 1.5K. Y'all relax. Holy shit.
Well, they love watching this shit show.
Ready, the drama is about to get violent. What?
What is going on? The fuck?
Right, Dog Mama? I believe this is when she tells when he was diagnosed. Right? Keeping him out of school, not getting him the extra therapy he needs, making sure she tortures him.
No, here's the thing.
Nope, especially not at public school.
And you talk crap about Danny or Gabi, this is your warning.
Oh no, we're being warned.
So when your ass hurt in 2 hours
Oh
or 2
no,
minutes or 2 seconds,
this is your warning.
Somebody that's a moderator, and you wonder why you're blocked, this is your reasoning and only warning that I'm giving you. You will be
only warning.
For anything you say.
They sure do.
Or Gabi.
The world loves a shit show. I don't know who that was. Hang on. I don't know. It don't say.
Sorry, I was just going to ask if you needed a moderator because I seen the chat going.
Everybody always wants to be a mod for the shit show.
Every day.
Nobody deserves the heat.
I know I don't, but.
And I posted a video show. They're pretending to be, and I'm not saying they're rocket scientists, okay? But that being illiterate and not being able to pronounce stuff, that throws people off guard. They're playing down, they're playing dumb. Just go look at the video. It explains it better than I can. I get shit twisted.
Yeah. People are just jealous, and they don't.
That was crazy.
So they're gonna.
This is why they're jealous. I don't have a home.
Yeah.
I'm in a hotel. No job. No nothing.
And she still know nothing.
I stay strong.
They sure do. Danny loves to prey on special needs community that's barely of age. I mean, if you were watching her live earlier while she was in the car, the longtime supporter in her box was talking about how her caregiver likes to watch too.
Faithful to God, and that's all I can do.
That's all you can do. Provide for you, Cameron, Aaron, your sister.
You can hear how young they all sound.
I've always been told if they bully you or make you upset, it's only because they're not happy with their lives, so they want to ruin other people. You, Cameron.
No, they're not rude, Danny.
No, Dog Mama. If her son was autistic, she would have a shit stack of paper. She would have binders upon binders with evidence of his autism, not just that one paper for the IEP.
We have a different. We do.
They've been doing this for years.
Thanks.
Years, since before TikTok was a thing.
So may I ask a question?
Here we go.
When was Cam diagnosed with autism? I just had a heart transplant January 8th of 2021.
And that's their favorite target victim. The chronically ill, special needs, marginalized communities on the app.
And I was diagnosed at the age of 19 with autism, sensory processing disorder, and it's kind of hard for me because I don't know what to do and like what medications, because I'm on so many that I just don't want to add more, and then I get overloaded. And
hold on tight. I gotta call somebody. 2 minutes. Okay. 2 minutes.
She's got to come up with her story. Never does pay any attention. Hi, Ailey. I think so. It kind of sounds like her. So, when was he diagnosed again there, Gabs? Got to call the chiropractor, yep. Google away.
Yeah, you're muted.
No, I don't think that's Maddie.
I think she's muted.
yeah, I think she's talking to her sister.
I don't know, Jessica. I was not served, but she's been denied 4 times prior to yesterday. So what do you think the outcome's going to be? I haven't done anything she's saying I'm doing. If you give me a second, I will tell you exactly what she's accusing me of doing. Come on, Gab. So what, Gab?
Three and still not speaking.
That's somebody in her chat.
He's almost 3 and still not speaking.
That's somebody in her chat.
Better.
Come on, Gabi. I just wanted to show the part where you said when he was...
She's on the spectrum.
She can't even tell you where her son is at on the spectrum. And when he was diagnosed, they would have damn sure fucking told her.
Yeah, they said I have sensory processing.
Whoa. Oh my god, I look disgusting. Holy crap and shit.
No, you don't. You got
look bad.
Yes, I do. Are you kidding?
Yep, and it's coming for this little redheaded troglodyte.
Hey.
It's not a concern. You can read it right there. That's paperwork she provided.
Like a freaking crazy person.
That's her paperwork.
What happened to your foot, Gabi?
That was her telling us what. I don't know if she's live right now. This was a year ago.
I fractured it.
What were you doing?
Annette, we'll let it the hell go.
No, I was
Toodles.
Oh.
Annette.
You were walking and just fractured your foot.
What? I was walking from the
There, we let it go.
bedroom and I heard a crack.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay. I'm a clumsy person too. I get it.
Have you heard the troglodyte song? I don't think so.
What made up the diagnosis of Cam's wait.
Oh, look, she gets real nervous. Yeah, this is from the hotel. This is actually December 17th, Brownie,
Because he got
of 2023.
diagnosed with autism. Like,
What made y'all get diagnosed, and how do y'all help him with when he has breakouts? Because I mean, I'm almost 21, and I get irritated so easily. I cry so easily. So.
you have kids?
I'm a stepmom to a 3-year-old.
Okay. Cameron got diagnosed with autism at the age of going on to 2 years old. And it all started
Diagnosed before
in
2.
a hotel. Well, actually, it started in Fort Myers, Florida. It was about, I would say,
Wow,
22 months.
that's a very early
We started to
diagnosis.
fight,
Not saying it's not possible, but
in daycare. And mom. Cameron 2 years old.
wow,
22 months.
that's a very early
We started to fight,
diagnosis. Not saying it's not possible, but
in daycare. And mom.
let me actually that
Coco. Moms that were watching my son.
and I wouldn't be bringing this up if it wouldn't have been for her little show earlier.
That's all he did. And then he went on.
He's probably screaming because he needed a shitty diaper change, but hey.
Got back to Chicago. And then it was just screaming and crying. And we couldn't figure it out. We were just like, what is wrong? It was like
lack of
we were, like,
attention,
hurting him, like,
teasing.
killing him, because that's the screams that it was bad, ear piercing. It was scary.
Yeah.
So, and then it just would not go away. He would get frustrated. He would throw things. It's just never ending.
He's violent because in my opinion, and everybody was like, fuck, Gabby, you need to do better. And so she needed to come up with something. So it wasn't her fault that he was delayed. You know, he's autistic. It's not me. It's not me, Mimi. It's because he's autistic.
Because this is not even okay.
Can't
so
be because I can't be a fucking decent mother.
That's when they diagnosed him with.
Oh. It's because he's on.
Okay.
When woozle pictures to moderators and questionable folks on the internet. You know what that's called, Gabby? That's called EP. Just an FYI.
Country issues, on transition issues, on regulation issues. His pediatrician told me, how's it going with therapy? I'm like,
he sure did.
And I'm like, he's still struggling. Hit and scream and bite. Regulation issues.
He sure did.
And like, hit and scream and
does yelling, screaming, hitting, and biting too.
A couple days ago, actually.
Yeah. How old is he now?
He's 3. And so he was about 2. It was February of this year, and so the pediatrician's like,
Ew.
It was February of this year, and so the pediatrician's like,
Ew.
About
the abuser.
And they got the report back, and they diagnosed him with severe.
No, can you
autism.
listen, Amber?
Yeah.
Amber, let me move that so you can read her own paperwork. Let me move that so you can read her own paperwork. Is currently not a concern. How would you comprehend that? Is currently not a concern with autism, but I could be wrong. And I'm not being a smartass, so if I'm not with autism, processing that last sentence right, please correct me. From the center that actually diagnoses kids there in Florida, only person that ever said he ever had it was Miss Right. Please, kids there in Florida, he ever had it was Miss Gabrielle Jacobson telling this place that a Dr. Humpsey in Illinois said he had it. So, how do you comprehend? Wrong. Constructive criticism is a.
I was diagnosed because, like I said, my heart transplant and all the meds I was on made my symptoms come out more. So now having the diagnosis, the symptoms leading up that I would feel when I was younger now describes it. Like, I mean,
that's not Maddie.
Described me with
that's another one.
Overload
Their favorite target base.
And like autism. So.
And the one thing I can recommend is patience. I know it might be hard to have patience, but
can anybody, like I said, can anybody tell me when we've seen her be patient with him? Would you call ripping the phone out of his hand? Anybody tell me, would you call ripping the phone out of his, construing that whole little thingamabob? Can't talk about that right now, Thunk. So, is that patience? Because my whole life I thought it was something totally fucking different.
I lean on God.
It's okay, babe.
Give me the patience, because that's the only. I mean, it's not
please,
easy.
if I'm wrong, correct me.
It's not. But when you see your own child struggle,
I'm all about the facts. Fuck my feelings. If I'm wrong, tell me.
every parent's different. We see
My son just
Yeah.
has autism as well. Well, he's in like a program. So when we first started seeing the signs,
You never seen this one in a program.
He was about 1.5, and he just kept crying. He wouldn't walk.
So let me just say again, I would not be bringing this up if just earlier tonight, Miss Ma'am hadn't gone on a whole big rant about how we are lying about what she said. We're misconstruing all of her receipts, and we're twisting a narrative. Exactly, Jessica. So if I am in somehow twisting this, and I'm, biased here, please correct me. She thinks she's something every day. Cat's neck badge. That's one hell of a fucking name.
Respond to anything. We could try like getting him to speak, but he wouldn't. So we took him to the doctors, and they recommended us to take him to this program, which is like a therapy, and they put him in speech therapy, everything, and nothing.
What does her kid do? Goes to school, public school.
He wasn't really functions in this position, so hopefully when I get support.
And there was videos out there that early intervention, she got pissed off because they told her he didn't have it, and so she just yanked him right out of that. Never let him come back to help him work on any of those other issues he has. What a mom. She's so patient, so kind.
Florida, I can sign
Such a
back up
caring
and get him the
mother.
help he needs. I was so upset because I
It is,
was working
Alicia,
so
but
hard
they
to
told her he didn't have it
school
too.
because, now he's 3, and there was a program that was going to be so good for him, and I worked so hard and all of the things.
And I'm glad that you're not a fan of me, Jessica.
It sucks, but
that's great.
Start all over again.
You must be allergic to the truth.
Interventions. I don't know if you follow or heard of Fathering Autism on YouTube.
Some people are highly allergic to the truth, I guess.
I'm like I said, I'm from Florida. They have really good early intervention programs down there. So.
Yes, I have heard of him. You guys will see until get down there.
Yeah.
Thanks for your opinion.
So how long are you going to be in the hotel for?
2 more days.
2 more days.
Where are you going after that? Are you going to your mom's or a hotel?
I might be a little crass and bold and brash with my delivery, but it's still fucking fact.
The week of Christmas there, and then, to be honest with you, I don't know what the future holds after.
2 more days.
Or a hotel.
And then, to be honest with you, I don't know what the future holds after.
You're still here. Medicaid.
I want to talk.
She's just being real.
I'm an art painting.
You can be real and still have manners. Get out of your ass while you're alive. Yeah, it's her content.
And then I have
She likes to push
another one
buttons.
that's like the mountains and everything. And I got those for Christmas, and I still have not finished them.
Because without drama and what she calls, she would be nothing. She would be the actual nobody that she's fucking always